Welcome back to the Shank Show with Andrea Ferguson, and
Shanka Poncelet.
we're walking down the streets of Amsterdam in this beautiful weather that is not snowing. Apparently, it's snowing in Miami.
Oh, that's crazy. Well, we are here, and believe it or not, we're walking past a ocean cruiser called Arcadia, or Arcadia, and we gotta blend in a picture. I'll do that because literally from where we work, that's our view right now. And whoop. And yeah, just wanted to talk a little bit about gratitude, but also about gratitude that you kind of deserve, because we have worked for this, right, Andrea?
I love that. I love that. Where are you going with this?
Well, I'm talking about, people want to be grateful in life, yes, but you can't just be expecting grateful moments to come into your life without you doing anything for it. So if you work hard towards a goal that then gets you into a situation where you can be grateful, that's really what you should understand and go towards to. So you need to be very intentional and have a SMART goal, as they say. SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. And the mic just fell. I think I messed that up, actually. It's specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely, I think. And Andrea is looking that up if I know my professional development, and it's achievable, which is kind of the same thing as attainable. And because when you are in these moments of gratitude and look back at your year, where you have worked hard to get to the point where you can spend the Christmas time with your relatives at a destination of your choice, then you just really know why you're doing it for and who you are doing it for. So, Andrea, what do you think about this topic?
I think it is right in line with what I was saying as well about wanting to continue to, quote, deserve what we're doing right now, which is taking our business overseas and working hard to be able to afford the luxury and privilege of spending the time and resources to continue to provide services to clients and really help them in their business. And I think we have worked hard over a year, well over a year, to really get to the point where we can both be here. It's my first time overseas with you, and it is definitely not the last.
Yeah, absolutely true. So, I think I want to enable all of our listeners to have their SMART goal defined for next year. And what we will do is we'll organize a goal setting session. Probably, I'm not sure if we can pull it off by the end of the year, but definitely first week of the year, maybe. And we'll just go into really understanding what is specifically with the achievable part, the A. People have a lot of difficulties knowing what is achievable for them, because some of you are really, you've started your businesses and just wanting to get to the next level, and then others, they just have not even started yet.
And what is A?
Well, it's achievable. it's knowing what is realistic. Well, that's also, it's combined with the R, um, because there are things that are realistic, but if you don't have certain prerequisites, they are not achievable for you, but they might be for someone else. But what matters is to really set the goals and have a plan for it. And I think we're just gonna get people some guidance on that. And if you want to know when we do that and get an invitation to that session, which is going to be for free, by the way, it's really our pleasure to help all of you get on the route of personal development, professional development. Then we would invite you to go to shanks.vip and give us your email address and name so that we can send you daily motivation and inspiration to keep your business going. It's really very important that you start with a community, that you start with people who believe that whatever you have set as a target is achievable. And because it's by association with such people, which is the community that we will offer you, that you start actually believing it. It's really, belief comes from seeing results and also from being around other people who have the results that you don't have yet. So that is very, 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 very important. So in 2023, seek for community, seek for learning opportunities, and seek for spaces where you can express your goals and also your gratitude, of course, which is what we are doing right now. And Andrea and I, we want to provide that to you all, free of charge, really, with the Shanks.vip community. All you need to do is go there and sign up.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I know if you are a planner like me, you're also looking forward to it. I know one of the things you'll talk about is the things to do, the things not to do, which is work towards that challenging goal, but one that's possible. The things not to do is to try to take over the world in a day.
Mm.
And what do you always say about how much we overestimate and underestimate and the time frames?
Yeah, we overestimate what we can do in a day and we underestimate what we can do in a year. That also goes before we overestimate what we can do in a year and underestimate what we do in 5 years. So it is about setting those, again, achievable goals that are realistic for you within your circumstances, but definitely looking back, for example, 10 years, a decade, where we are now is incredible. And it's just about setting yourself up to go down a path where it leads to business ownership. And that was just, 10 years ago, I was in my first year of university after immigrating to the United States. I was most definitely not yet ready to think about what we're doing now, which is running a almost seven-figure business from Amsterdam right now, internationally. So yeah, it's definitely possible, and I want to encourage everyone who wants to be in our spot in 10 years, or maybe earlier, maybe your realistic situation is that you can achieve that way earlier because maybe you are further along in your professional path than I was 10 years ago. But yeah, let's get together virtually and define what that is.
What I want to talk about real quick,
Mhm.
especially as it relates to gratitude, is how grateful I am that you're actually trying to help people, that we're trying to help people, because that is what a community is. It is not the case that you are not genuinely interested in, like what you say right now just resonates so much because there has to be a goal. You have to surround yourself with people who have attained the goals that you are trying to. And that is what you are trying to get everyone to understand, is that you can actually be in a community where you can learn tips and tricks, and not like shortcuts, because you still have to do the hard work, you still have to be connected, you still have to show up, you still have to have a plan, and those things take work. But you can be surrounded by people who are trying to achieve the same thing in a way that it doesn't set you back or cost you an arm and a leg, but it does cost your attention, it does cost your commitment, and ultimately some of your resources, because you have to invest and put in the work to get the output. But what I love is that, we have this opportunity to look forward to 2023 and really be serious about what can I accomplish in the next 90 days or 60 or 30. What am I trying to do? It's funny because everybody I think has an idea of what they would like their results to be, but they don't have an idea all the time. It's not clear how to get there, nor what it is that they're trying to achieve. Like, those are different things. Like, what I want to accomplish and the results that I get sometimes. Like, for example, I want to be in Netherlands, or I want to be here, I want to be there, doing this, doing that, working. But like, what are you actually trying to build? What is substantial? What are you focused on? And so, when you get those things clear, then it's more about, okay, let's carve out a path. And it's just a really good time. The new year, it's not to be cliche. It's not to say this is the only time you should do planning, because you shouldn't just rely on January 1st, New Year's resolutions, but also take advantage of the opportunity that it is there. And I have gratitude about that. Like, I have gratitude that we're in this place, that we're thinking about these things, and that you genuinely want to build a community. So, Shanks Nation, if you're out there, heed the call and come along on this journey and be a part of this community. Let's grow together. Let's help one another. And yeah, because we are ever learning students. We learn by what other people learn as well, right? Like,
Yeah. Well, that's actually to give people an idea of what to expect when signing up for Shanks VIP. We push you daily to speak about what it is that you have to offer to the world. That is very important. We push you daily to do that online or even in person if that is what you prefer. But then we also sprinkle in our findings of growing business and of just leadership and personal and professional development. And that is all free of charge. Again, just go to Shanks.vip, check it out.
all right, thank you so much for listening. We hope to see you back tomorrow, and make it a great day. Bye bye.
Bye.